don't go see Joseph Goebbels' films to see the truth about Nazi Germany. You don't want to go see Al Gore's film to see the truth about global warming.
Global warming. Well, I rudely put it in the myth chapter with psychics and astrology.
You see this? This is what needs to stop. This is what the current conversation about global warming is. A series of derogatory jokes and suspicious claims of liberal fear-mongering. Global warming is a pejorative term now. But let's back up a bit and look over exactly what the whole issue is with the environment.
Global warming is defined as a long-term trend of rising average global temperature.
Climate change describes changes in the global climate which result from increasing average global temperature. Global warming is not an accurate term. Yes, the ice caps are melting, but winter is colder and longer in the Middle East, for example. The documentary An Inconvenient Truth premiered in 2006. It is based on Al Gore's global warming awareness campaign. Al Gore discusses climate change as a huge problem for our future of our Earth, using a comprehensive slideshow that features graphs of the Earth's transformation over time. This is an example of the negative connotation the phrase global warming brings because of scare tactics used by Gore. Any people who view the film are won over through how drastic the consequences of global warming are.
Clearly, Nickelodeon is pushing a global warming agenda. And while there is no disputing the fact that the Earth is getting a little warmer, the big question is it man-made, or is it just one of those gigantic climactic, phases that we're going? For a while we're cold, and then we get warmer, and then we get colder and warmer. Which one is?
Harping on that stupid global heating movie you saw? Global warming, Charlie. Yeah, right. Like the Earth is magically getting hotter.
The term global warming causes misconceptions such as the global temperature is rising at an alarming rate. Yes, the global temperature has been rising since the early 1900s, though it is not to say that every year was hotter than the last. Some years are colder, some years are hotter. Some misconceptions on how the global temperature is rising is that space shuttles create holes in the ozone layer and allow sun rays to reach the Earth. Yes, there are holes in the ozone layer, and yes, there are UV lights that are reaching the Earth's surface, though it's not the space shuttles that are causing it. Greenhouse gases are what causes the rise in global temperature. Some constituents of greenhouse gases are the spray cans with CFCs, the burning of fossil fuels, for example, your cars, and that's why they have that carpooling sign on the highway telling you to be eco-friendly.
Another misconception is global warming is caused by the hole in the ozone layer due to chemicals in hairspray. Global warming is caused by increased greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. The greenhouse gases contain of carbon dioxide and water vapor that stores infrared radiation from the surface of the Earth. The depletion of ozone allows UV lights to reach the surface. However, it's not a major factor that increases temperature on Earth. Due to banning of the CFCs from spray cans has caused the ozone hole to stop growing. So pretty much it's us that's destroying the Earth.
The term global warming is intended to induce fear to motivate people to do something about it. Though inducing fear can be overwhelming and cause people to lose hope. The ideology of global warming can be argued with the recent sub-zero temperatures and what seem to be like never-ending snow. The rising temperature is just one part of what's going on, but the global climate is changing. And calling it global warming implies exaggerated myths and causes disbelief.
Thoughts on global warming? Do you see how much snow's outside? Do you think this world is actually getting any warmer? Are you kidding me? I wish it was. Are you stupid or retarded? Like, this world is not getting any closer to the sun. It's been here for, forever.
Conservation versus preservation. Conservation versus preservation is an important dichotomy that can also be applied to the global warming versus climate change debate. Conservation has been associated with global warming, whereas preservation has been associated with climate change. Calling the climactic shifts global warming leads to the assumption that us as the future generation must protect the global temperature to prevent the globe from heating up any more. But the connotation that climate change has is the ideology of maintaining the world at a balanced temperature. Another assumption that arises from preserving the world temperature is the possibility of long-term sustenance, which leads to another important term regarding global climate change: sustainability. The solutions or actions that we as a united world perform must be in accordance with the future. In other words, what we do today must positively affect the world 5, 10, 50, 100, or even 1,000,000 years from today. As mentioned previously, preservation, which is associated with climate change, has the overtones of continuance.
We do have to face one inconvenient truth. We all have to make an effort to call global warming what it really is: climate change. So that all of this can stop. Oh, and hey, when you're leaving class, make sure to put that water bottle in the recycling bin.